For cheap D2R items, visit aoeah.com. You get 3% off with the code ARIAT. Check the link in the description. Hello and welcome everybody. After the extensive Bowazon guide in which I have shown many different setups, I got another build for you now. This one does not need a mercenary with fanaticism aura for maximum attack speed with the GMB, and so it is much more affordable. But as it has all required qualities to farm everywhere, including Tristram, and still works fine in Players 8, this has become my new Bowie Allstar build. I got some variations here as well, but don't worry, it's not that much again. Let's go! Simple strategy with the attributes, skill enough strength for the equipment, then put points into vitality until you are fine with your life points, and most points go into dexterity. I like to play at about 1000 life points. The skill tree is a bit different here. I also maxed out multi-shot and I have put several points into magic arrow as well. But you can also feel free to play freezing arrow like in the other guide, or apply the same strategy for the fire arrows. What you urgently need for this build are 20 points in strafe and guided arrow, at least 1 point in each of the 3 dodging skills, and also all build variants skill 9 hard skill points in critical strike and put some more points in penetrate. Briefly, the breakpoints, 20% faster hit recovery are nice to have, and when playing the teleport setup we wanna get 48 or 68% faster cast rate. We will play a GMB and we will get the assassin's skill burst of speed at level 1. It adds attack and movement speed and has 2 minutes duration after being triggered. Like that, the GMB only needs 78% increased attack speed for the last strafe breakpoint. Now about the equipment. The main weapon is a GMB with the rune word Mist. I really started liking it for PvE. It has some nice damage, 100% piercing attacks, skills, resistances, and 20% attack speed. Plus it adds the concentration aura. In the weapon switch we put a hustle bow, which we will obviously use to trigger a burst of speed. Like that we can always get the buff by shooting with the hustle bow and then switching back to the mist bow of course. On the equipment we will need 60% more attack speed. In my cheaper basic build I just put a Mawina's diadem with an IAS jewel in it. Like that we got 45% increased attack speed in the headgear and only need 20 more on the gloves. So I put laying of hands here again. Like that I can play Atma's Scarab for the amplified damage curse. Together with a physical Thunder Charm, immune monsters are no problem. Further I have put a 40, a string of ears, Natalia's soul, a Ravenfrost and a dual leecher. So most of the gear you know from the long guide yet. Since all this stuff is quite affordable, I directly have built this setup in ladder mode. As you can see I got no strong inventory here yet, but at least I was lucky dropping a 2020 small charm. I don't play a mercenary here, you maybe know that I personally like to leave them at home. Of course you can add a mercenary if you like, but I just like the fact that we don't need any. Now let's see some alternative settings. Instead of playing the set diadem, you could also get 40% IAS by Nosferatu's coil and a 2-socketed headgear with attack speed jewels in it, like maybe a COA or a giant skull. If you like to use the gully helmet on this build, you will need to put an IAS jewel in it and play a cat's eye for maximum speed. For Tristram, you can use Dracul's Grasp and just switch them back after life tap has triggered. And of course you can play this build with Enigma and Teleport. For 48% faster cast rate, the most affordable way is to play a ring with 10% FCR, an Arachnid Mesh, and Trangul's Gloves or Mage Fist. For maximum attack speed we then need to put a cat's eye and some headgear with 45%. So the set diadem or some 3-socketed headgear with IAS or IAS ED jewels in it. For 68% cast rate you will need to place some 3-socketed headgear with 45 IAS and 20% faster cast rate. Like that you can keep maximum attack speed. The build is already very strong without any expensive charms. Like that my leather bowie was able to kill the High Council on Hell mode and farm high terror zones at level 67 yet, even before Torch and Annie have been working. Most time I only use strafe to kill the monsters, but in areas like the cow level I also like to fire some multi-shots in between. But of course the breakpoints are just optimized for strafe. With an inventory full of max damage, the values will look similar to the builds in the long guide, where I have shown many examples and statistics. Since the Fanaticism aura just spans a lower damage increase when not getting it by yourself, there is no big difference in the damage at the end. I say goodbye at this point, take care and may the loot be with you.
Follow me. Come on. Thanks. Bye.